In the world of hidden threats, secret missions, and crimes that never make the headlines, there exists a team that works in the shadows of the United States military. A team that doesn't just solve crimes, they protect national security itself. This is the world of NCIS. At first glance, it looks like just another federal agency. Uniforms, reports, investigations, protocols. But behind that structure lies something far more intense. A unit that deals with cases no ordinary police force can handle. Murder cases involving Navy personnel, espionage hidden inside military bases, and conspiracies that reach far beyond what the public ever sees. At the center of this world stands a man named Leroy Jethro Gibbs, a former Marine sniper, a man shaped by discipline, silence, and experience in war. Gibbs is not the kind of leader who speaks much. He doesn't waste words. He doesn't trust easily. But when something goes wrong, he is exactly the person you want in charge. Because Gibbs understands one thing better than anyone else. In this world, nothing is ever simple. Every case begins with a crime. But it never ends there. What looks like an accident often hides something deeper. A murder may be connected to classified intelligence. A missing person might be linked to international espionage. And every clue leads to another layer of truth. Working alongside Gibbs is a team built from completely different worlds. Tony DiNozzo, the former homicide detective, brings instincts, humor, and experience from street-level investigations. He often hides his seriousness behind jokes, but when pressure rises, he becomes sharp and focused. Ziva David, trained in Israeli intelligence, carries a background filled with covert operations and combat experience. She sees danger differently, always analyzing threats before they even appear. Tim McGee, the technical specialist, represents the modern side of investigation. Cybersecurity, digital tracking, and data analysis, he turns information into evidence. And guiding them from behind the scenes is Abby Shudo, a forensic scientist whose work turns the smallest traces into breakthroughs that solve the biggest mysteries. Together, they form a unit where logic, instinct, science, and experience collide. But what makes NCIS different is not just the team, it's the nature of the cases they face. One investigation might begin with a simple death aboard a Navy ship. But as they dig deeper, they uncover layers of deception. Stolen military technology, hidden identities, double agents operating within trusted systems. Nothing is ever as it seems. Every lead opens a new door, and behind each door is another secret waiting to be uncovered. Gibbs leads them through this complexity with a strict set of rules. Rules that are not just habits, but survival principles. Because in this line of work, hesitation can cost lives. Trust is rare, truth is hidden, and timing is everything. As the team moves from case to case, they begin to realize something important. These crimes are not isolated events. They are connected. A pattern begins to form. One that suggests something larger is happening behind the scenes. A network of corruption, a system of hidden operations, and forces that operate far beyond the reach of ordinary law enforcement. But uncovering the truth comes with consequences. Every step closer to the center brings more danger. Every solved case reveals another layer of risk. And sometimes the truth is not something people are meant to find. Yet Gibbs and his team continue forward, not because it is easy, but because it is necessary. Because if they don't solve it, no one else will. Over time, the team evolves. Members come and go. New threats appear. Old cases return in unexpected ways. But one thing remains constant. NCIS is always watching, always investigating, always uncovering what others cannot see. And at the heart of it all is Gibbs, a man who carries the weight of every case he has ever worked on. Every loss, every decision, every truth uncovered too late. But he keeps going, because in his world, stopping is not an option. As investigations continue, the line between personal and professional begins to blur. Cases start to affect the team in deeper ways. Trust is tested, loyalty is challenged, and every member must face their own limits. But together, they push forward, through deception, through danger, through uncertainty. Because the mission is always the same. Find the truth, protect the innocent, and stop what others cannot even see coming. In the end, NCIS is not just about solving crimes. It is about understanding a world where truth is hidden and danger is often invisible. A world where every answer leads to another question, and where justice is never simple, but always necessary. And as long as there are secrets buried beneath the surface, NCIS will continue to dig them out, no matter the cost.